So, you are a member of the Three Minuters? Yes. Well, I'm not just a member, I'm actually the founding father of the Three Minuters Club. Alright. And what is the Three Minuters, if you don't mind me saying? So ignorant, of course. Well, it's what's known as, you're given a sound thrashing for 3 minutes, or you engage in vigorous fornication copulation, and you're on a clock, of course, and 3 minutes until ejaculation, of course, until you pop your cork. I see. Now, where does this usually take place? It's at the New Zealand Gardens in Old Agegate. I see. And, well, special clothing must be worn. Absolutely. You can't just turn up here and you've got to be loose clothing and tear off Velcro pants, similar to what they'd have on circus clowns. Many people have things made. Their tires are made from scratch to make sure that nothing gets snagged. Because, the worst thing is if anything gets snagged, you see. We've all done it at school, haven't we? Caught things in a zipper and brought the show to a complete screaming, tearful close. Heaven forbid want that to happen, because you are on a serious clock, and then what takes place? Are you keen on any sort of flagellation, Mr. Richardson? Absolutely. Good. You do like a little flage. Every Thursday I'm flagellated. Just Thursday? Yes. I thought you may have gone for a little... I've got to the point where I self-flagellate at least 3 times a day. I can't engage in divine masturbation unless that I'm engaged also in self-flagellation. I've got to have myself horsewhipped or caned in some old perverted manner. I see. Sounds fabulous. We must get together. 2T for 2 sort of thing. An old wink, nudge, eh? Absolutely. And what about the new mobile flagellation unit that Crawford's put together? Have you heard about it? I haven't. Well, what happens is, it's a soundproof box that drives around town. Drives around picking up people at various locations of residence. And of course in there is a dominatrix, male or female, totally leather-clad. It's completely air-conditioned, soundproofed and padded, shuttled, of course. And you just drive around and then scream yourself to a bloody good crescendo, and no one knows what the hell's going on. It just looks... It's a converted prison wagon. Yeah. We didn't realise that they'd spent so much money on soundproofing and padding, of course. But then again, of course, they would. So many people would try and top themselves on the way to a category C, come D, come A, come whatever. C prison. Penitentiary. Anyway, it's very, very similar. And the great thing is there's a lot of shackles and handcuffs and God knows what is still in there. They made a terrific job for a flage van. Oh, good. It is. It's marvelous. So just phone up. Yes, it's a mobile number. Yeah, here's the card. Flage Fran. So wonderful. Wonderful. A wonderful way to spend a morning, and it really does wake you up. It gets the blood coursing tremendously fast, and that anxiety, tingling that you get when you are engaged in any sort of perversion, it really does hone the instincts of one's of one's perversion. Yes. Well, put me down for a couple of times a week. Yes, I think the prescription's there. So you said actually it does you good. Oh, it's remarkable. I mean, it's transformed many a flagging, flabby, fragrant type of thing into a roaring lion. That when they come out of that fan, they want to live. They want to live. I mean, my old grandmother and my old grandfather, they only had a week of it, and they were dying to live life. Until then, they'd been listening to drivel and god-awful rubbish on the TV. Each that's been spoon-fed with soap operas and garbage like that at Coronation Street, ready to die. And then I got them getting into Fran's Fladge, Fran. That's her name, yours? Yes. Whiplash. Ooh, and they want to live. The baying, it's like children with the ice cream van, when the bells, in fact, I'll probably have a bell put on the thing. But when the bell came round, the old ancient crescents as they used to be, and you could hear it ringing, and you were baying for ice cream as a child. Well, they are baying for flagellation. I think we ought to have a little bell put on them. One of those sort of pretty little chiming things, like a child's ice cream van. Ding da ding dong ding dong ding dong ding dang ding dong ding dang ding dong ding ding dang ding dang dong dang ding dong ding dong ding dang ding. That sort of thing. Could you do that? Absolutely. I think we ought to have it instead of the ice cream. I think we ought to have something a little bit. Like a little sexy sore throat sax maybe playing or something that goes along with what is actually going to happen with the 3-minute Fladge van. Yeah. Oh, the 3 Minutes Club. Yeah. So do you sort of say sub 4 or sub 3? Are you sub 3? Oh yeah, I mean I've been sub 2, they even say some people on there sub 1, they don't last 2 minutes. They've got hair triggers, you see, on their Sex Pistols. They blow up. I mean, even when they're being let out with the merest rub of leg, they're being rubbed up against something fast-moving. Even some people ejaculate against the spin dryers, don't they? Against anything that slightly vibrates. They can. Well, they can get themselves off on anything, really, can't they? I mean, a singer-sewing machine, and just away they go. They're trickling. Yeah, good. So you recommend Fladge 3 times a day? I do. And the 3-minuters at least twice to 3 times a week. And that sort of alleviate this little flaccid, flabby approach to life completely. Good. Well, let's give it a go. Excellent. Well, bend over and bite onto your belt and tally-ho. Here we go. Do you mind if I blow a hunting horn whilst lashing into you with this riding crop? No, I think that's good. Is that why you wear spurs too? It is. Everything's for the ambience and the feel of being ridden hard and fast, and you feel as it's a last furlong, as you really are thrashed, and you win the race, and you'll find that you're out of breath and your face is blood red, and you've really got some blood moving, you see. You don't have to thin it with Viagra, you just got to get stuff moving with fear. Right. Flagellation, fear, and fetish. Triple F sort of thing. Good. Well, let's do it then. Just Pretend you're coming into the last 5 furlongs at Newmarket, and I'll really lash into you. Okay? Tally ho!